By the time students finish high school, a lot of them already know enough about robotics engineering to compete nationally and win. As you can see, the wind and waves are so strong behind me. They've even damaged a part of the railing on the pier, and honestly, that's not even the worst of it. These cords hooked up to my face are for a sleep study that will help me determine what's keeping me up at night. A hot dog is still a hot dog, even if it's not in a bun. You can't say the same about a sandwich. Thanks for joining us for another Word on the Street. I'm Lauren Mixon. Reports of shots fired were called into Alpena City Police this afternoon. Do you recognize any of your favorite apps? Now kids in Alpena are getting to learn how to make apps like these in Alpena County Library's Coding Club. To give the area some life, one local group is striving to extend the Alpena Bypath Trail. Daily Dose won't be a show that's canceling anytime soon. Anyone can come get in on the action. Summer is approaching and the bikes are coming back out. Michigan State Police are urging people to be aware of their surroundings. Each year, nearly 2,000 bicyclists are injured or killed in accidents involving motor vehicles. Of these, head injuries are the most common cause of death. The holidays are known as a time of happiness and joy, but for some families, obstacles from earlier parts of the year still have to be faced during the season. That's been the case for Lucas Sammy's family as they await a heart transplant for the 5-year-old.
We were all getting ready to go see him, and they're like, his blood pressure disappeared, which in other words, that means he flatlined.
Let's not say Christmas! Christmas! Yay!
Lucas looks like a normal, healthy boy, but his family is constantly watching for symptoms of his heart condition.
The right side of his valve was twice the size of the left, and it pumped backwards, back into his heart instead of out to his body.
As a result, Lucas has spent countless days in the hospital racking up medical bills. He's even lost the tips of 3 toes on his right foot, and his family has to monitor his every move, even watching him with the camera while he sleeps.
He's got calcified spots on his brain, which he had to relearn to walk, he had to relearn his words.
And now Lucas is waiting for a transplant. Sweet Salon Spa in Alpena holds a fundraiser every year during the holiday season to contribute to a worthy cause. This year, they decided to help Lucas and his family.
And I think it's the giving season and also a time of miracles. And it's truly magical that this community is able to come together and support a cause like this.
For anybody that does donate or even just sharing what you see online, it's all appreciated, everything. You want to tell them thank you?
Thank you.
Students at the high school are taking what they learn in traditional classroom settings and translating it to on-the-job experience right in the same building.
In our programs, we try to replicate what's out there in industry, and we're teaching our students what they need for a good job or for continued education wherever they go.
Since 2014, the number of CTE program graduates across the state has risen from approximately 27,000 to more than 47,000 in 2019. McCoy says there are reasons for the drastic change.
The increase in CTE has come about because we know that our employers need a strong workforce, and current technical education is the great place for students to get experience in that job and earn certifications and further their education beyond even high school.
Another perk of CTE training, a promising outlook on income without the debt. Earlier this year, Governor Whitmer announced plans to reach 60% of Michigan residents with a post-secondary degree, and CTE programs are already helping to meet that goal. Whitmer says in the release, every Michigander deserves a good-paying job that they can support themselves and their families on. She added, this progress is great news to our economy.
There are some high-paying jobs for our students who even go into manufacturing and choose to continue in schooling either at our community college or at training programs beyond that can earn equal to what a student with a 4-year bachelor degree can.
Reporting in Alpena, Lauren Mixon, WBKB News. The debate between residents and the board members revolves around a new ordinance that addresses blight and stipulations for buying and selling property in the township.
I just have a couple questions.
It's not the blight portion that community members are upset about.
Primarily, we're concerned about the inspection to sell your home. Basically, right now, the mortgage process, if you're financing a new home, takes anywhere from a month to a month and a half. And we're worried that this is just going to slow that process down even more.
Some property owners feel the ordinance is unnecessary and even detrimental.
It's going to make it extremely difficult and add a lot more cost. And part of the reason is it is how broadly it is written.
The board says even though the ordinance is on the books, it's not currently being enforced, but some want the ordinance gone completely.
I think it should go away.
I feel that this should be repealed.
The township has implemented a panel of realtors and professionals that will speak on behalf of property owners in the township. There is still no word on if the ordinance will be repealed. Lauren Mixon, WBKB News.